will you stop touching me bloody leg, man? What's got into you this morning?
I wasn't touching your leg.
You are touching me leg.
I normally do, but I wasn't today.
Who else could it be, Tom? What? It's just us two sat here. What are you on about? I don't want to look down there. You might have your winky out.
Not this time.
Oh my God! It's Beryl. Beryl was touching my leg, and Beryl is here for one reason, and one convoluted reason only. And that is to promote the SummerSlam punishment video, which is coming to the channel recorded later today. Edited down, many filters used allegedly, I don't know. And as you can see, on Beryl's mouth, Tom, she has some chicken sauce.
Well.
Because, of course, Andrew Dingle had to take Beryl to a coop chicken house, a lovely chicken house.
So Beryl was on a date with Andrew yesterday, and now she's under the desk here.
Beryl, you dirty slut.
What a player. Here is your wrestling news. Karrion Kross debuts his ridiculous new look. Kenny Omega has teased Adam Cole joining AEW, and an NXT star returns from injury at the tapings last night. We'll get to that in a bit. What a complete helmet. Worn by Karrion Kross on Raw last night. So now he is no longer the NXT champion. Karrion Kross is free to skip through the fields of Monday Night Wrestling, and boy, what a way to start, skipping through the fields.
So yeah, he turned up to last night's Raw, the Harbinger of Doom, or whatever Corey Graves called him. Let's meet him, we all said. The lights came on for his lovely entrance, and it looks like Lord Tensai, Axe and or Smash have gone to a kinky sex club back in the 1980s, done a bit of canoodling, and then the result of that is a baby child called Karrion Kross. He's now got the headgear which covers the... It's like Shredder vibes, isn't it, from the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
All the other connections I've seen include that episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs is wearing BDSM gear, the Executioner from WCW NWO Revenge. I've also seen it compared to the contestant on Nightmare, and of course the aforementioned Axe and or Smash, and a bit of Shredder. Now the thing is, like, it's half-hearted and half-witted, because you've kind of got this full gladiator get-up, but they're still calling him like the Harbinger of Doom. They've got the bird flying in the background on the video. He's still got the Doomsday Suplex. They're still using TikTok. The messaging is very muddled. Like, is he like this post-apocalyptic warrior? Is he a historical gladiator? We don't really know.
He's a kinky sex man with sex dungarees. That's what he is. I mean, and his stupid. He's got like these sex dungarees on as well. Everybody, they've got like a leathery sort of snakeskin kind of vibe to them. Scaly. That's what I'm looking for. And they came off towards the end of his match. They came out of his trunks, so that wasn't well thought out either. Just we're still sort of struggling to find out what Karrion Kross is on the main roster. He's still just walking down, not really sure what to do with his arms or mannerisms or anything like that. They've literally just given him a helmet, and Scarlett's not there, and we don't know why.
Karrion, if you're not having a good time, don't forget to use your safe word, mate. Also, last night on Monday Night Raw, we saw a tag team breakup. It's the end of The Miz and Morrison as we know them.
And I don't feel fine. Because they've broken up. Yeah, Miz was having a match with Xavier Woods. They were doing the old... Hey!
It's not me.
Hey! She's just fallen over. He's just fallen over. It's Astolfo. I keep saying it's a she, but it's a he. Astolfo just fell over. Anyway, Miz and Xavier Woods were having a match on last night's Raw. They're doing the old slip and slide thing with Johnny Drip Drip putting water on the floor. Miz going to slide Xavier Woods into the steel ring steps. Flip reverse. Miz goes in there. 1, 2, 3. At least there's some sort of shenanigans happening. Morrison's on the apron trying to distract the referee. That backfires. Miz gets pinned, and then they break up. And it's heartbreaking to say.
A heartbreak anthem. Skull-crushing finale. From Miz to Morrison. A Miz and Morrison feud at least feels different.
That's a Survivor Series match, that. If there's two people who can carry a feud from here in August all the way through until November, it's Miz and Joe Mo. Hopefully they allow them to do some backstage shenanigans and maybe some diss tracks on one another and stuff like that, because MC, MIZ and Johnny Drip Drip.
There could be some fun back and forth there. Adam Cole is in the wrestling news once again this morning. According to all sources, the street's the place to go. According to all sources, Adam Cole is a free agent. Slight problem. He's dead.
It was a harmless rib, Tom.
It was a harmful rib,
Who
Ross.
hasn't been at a party, right, and slipped a bit of powder in somebody's energy drink with the intention of murdering their friend? Just a harmless rib.
It's just fine. So this was reflected upon on Kenny Omega's Instagram last night, where he shared a photo, the final photo of Adam Cole when he was written out of being the Elite. The Adam Cole character died, and he's doing that. That's the look going on there. This followed on from Young Bucks looking up videos on seances on YouTube, and it's all signs are pointing towards Adam Cole possibly, maybe rocking up over there. And I think that is this could be the low-key one of the most impactful moves that WWE have done. And it's not to do with like the name value. We know Adam Cole's an amazing wrestler, but this is a guy who was offered big storylines on Raw and SmackDown, and potentially has gone, nah, I'm just going to go to the other company.
That is the crucial difference with the likes of Aleister Black, Malachi Black, and people like that. We've seen them go from NXT to the main roster, not hit the heights because of creative differences, I guess, and Vince McMahon seeing one thing compared to Triple H saying another way better thing, and them just being completely tarnished, scuppered, all those kinds of words. But Adam Cole, it's literally a case of what might have been on the main roster. Who knows? Vince McMahon might have taken a liking to him. He could have been a multiple-time world champion. He could have been bucking the trend. Pardon the pun, Nick and Matt, and doing some good things on the main roster. So that's where the crucial difference is. I guess we'll never know. I don't think it would have happened personally, just because of the size of his arms.
Yeah,
and it's a sad thing to say.
It sucks because I feel like he's been offered the moon on a stick to stop a really bad move for WWE's point of view of him going over there. We'll see what happens. I have a funny feeling in me waters. By the end of the week, we'll probably know the next steps of Adam Cole, baby. One of those guys released from WWE. You mentioned Aleister Black there. Another one that was shocked us all was Buddy Murphy. When he was let go, he revealed over the weekend that he's now going under the name Buddy Matthews. No relation to Bernard. And his first post-WWE match is going to be for Warrior Wrestling. It's their Sweet 16 event on Saturday, October the 16th, along with, now we don't know his opponent yet, but we know also on that card is Bret the Hitman Hart.
So we have as yet unnamed opponent and Bret the Hitman Hart named as well.
Bret Hart versus Buddy Matthews.
You heard it here first, everybody.
Wow.
That's a dream match we've all been waiting for.
Give it me, you cowards. Fine Alamo, an injured NXT star, came off the injured bench and returned at last night's taping. So we're going to talk for this last bit about some of the things that went down on the first night of the tapings from last night's NXT. So
when you see Beryl, you know the spoilers.
Oh, there you go.
That's the cue.
The spoiler barrel, if you will.
Spoiler barrel.
We obviously mean if you don't want to know what happens, you can switch off the video now. Lovely. Stay safe. Love you. Bye.
Lovely.
Lovely. Bye. Watch the punishment video later on. Bye.
Goodbye.
You're still here?
Hello.
Good. What happened on NXT last night? Let's ruin it.
Danny bloody Burch. Oh, I said that a bit early, didn't I, Tom? Danny Burch has returned to NXT alongside Oney Lorcan. Of course, they were a tag team, Woney and Tui. Danny was the Tui, Oney was the Woney. And they attacked Timothy Thatcher and Tommaso Ciampa. Burch has been off since March because of a shoulder injury caused by a bad landing off a doomsday suplex by that kinky gimp known as Karrion Kross. Elsewhere, on the NXT tapings, the most recent one, Samoa Joe challenges anyone to a fight. Peter Dunne, LA Knight, known as The Rock, on the Cultaholic Wrestling podcast, because he is the most charismatic man in all of sports entertainment. Kyle O'Reilly, Ridge Holland, and Tommaso Ciampa all come out and fight among one another. Who's going to get the upper hand there and face off against Joe?
I mean, there's a couple of there I don't quite like the look of. I think Ciampa and Joe would be quite tasty.
Just because the sprinkled a little bit of spice early in Joe's NXT second run. It's got to be done, hasn't it? They sprinkled that little... They sowed the seeds there and then, didn't they, back then? So hopefully that happens. Then we have Legado del Fantasma beating Hit Row in six-man tag team action. Carmelo Hayes defeats Odyssey Jones in the breakout tournament final. That's a shock in my opinion.
Yeah, I honestly thought Odyssey Jones would be the big beefy boy that would win the whole thing, but apparently not.
Cameron Grimes and Ted DiBiase have $1 million celebration. Ted DiBiase continuing to be a big old dirty hypocrite. Makes me sick, let me tell you. He switched sides just like that. Fickle, Ted. Yeah, fickle. Dexter Loomis and Indy Hartwell are planning their wedding, which is going to take place on September the 14th. Mark your diaries. What's the set the date?
RSVP.
RSVP.
S'il vous plaît.
Yes.
Do you know what RSVP stands for?
Robin Van Persie's slots.
Yes. Reply, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, is that it? Mm-hmm. It's quite simple, really, isn't it?
You're very welcome.
What a beautiful language the French language is. Drake Maverick, and then he's on commentary for 205 Live now. So if that's maybe he's getting Aiden Englished, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, very, very possibly. This body pillow, Beryl's very comfy.
Apparently, people make a hole in them, Tom.
Well,
I asked on the reactions video, what do people do with anime body pillows?
how well did Andrew's date go last night?
Well, let's have a look. Is there a hole?
Nah, he's a gentleman. More news later as we get it. Stay safe. Love you. Bye.